What's up, everybody? My name is Gamer Jackson. Welcome to more Hogwarts Legacy.
Missed the sorting ceremony.
Now, back to where we left off.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yeah, sure. Let's get me sorted into a house.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Oh,
Fig,
okay. Let's meet
nice
him.
of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Yeah, you're right. He is a bit of a moody person. God, the graphics are fantastic.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Thank you.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore. Let's just say I can't wait to start my classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Oh, we get to pick our house. What house do you want us in? Let's think. Sorting hat will take your choice into account. That's what Harry says in the last film. If you're right to the end, he gets the child and he says, it'll take your choice into account. My friend went Slytherin, but I ain't gonna go Slytherin. We got Ravenclaw, house known for intelligence. Hufflepuff is a house for patience and loyalty and hard work. I could go in Gryffindor. I'm going to go in Gryffindor because actually that is actually my house in Pottermore. It's a website where you pick your house in Hogwarts. So I'm going to go Gryffindor.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Sure.
Better be Gryffindor!
Hey. It's a fine robe I've got on.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, what? I was actually pretty looking forward to riding a broom.
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Alright, gee, sir, I'm off.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Good grief. I'm gonna have to write that down.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
Can I just ask you, related to Ron Weasley?
Sleep well.
Right, so we're... Oh, that is a beautiful shot. Right.
Looks like everyone's gone. Let's head to
Yeah,
the
looks like
common
they are all gone. Let's go. Hang on.
Now, which way is the common room?
That's what I was just thinking. So, the graphics are so cool. Obviously... Oh, wrong button. Obviously because it's a new game, it looks so brilliant. It's like when I...
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it.
Do I have to make friends?
Nelly, please don't fall off this time, Nelly. Right any moment.
Jeez.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nelly, by the way. Nelly Ogspire.
I'm
I've
Gamer
heard rumors
Jacks.
about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via
Probably
train
is.
or boat, not having
Don't
just
think I
escaped
have
the
to, I don't
jaws
think
of
they
a
have to know the
dragon.
rest.
Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Clearly.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Well, there was lots of us.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale.
Just don't
the
ask
next
about the
tower.
scar.
You never know. Bye for now.
Well, she's still at it.
I want you to eat.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Yeah, word travels
Didn't mean to
fast.
pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Let's see. That must be nice. That must be awkward, and then you can do whatever you want.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
What is that?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, nice to meet you.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Okay, I shouldn't really have my wand out. It's like I'm going to attack.
Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh!
Oh, we've got
hello
Hermione
there. Welcome to
Granger,
Gryffindor.
always
I'm Cressida.
studying.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps you just need a bit more practice. Your casting needs work. Perhaps you need a bit more practice.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Clearly.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
I think it was that bloke that I found most interesting.
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Huh, good to know.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Huh. Nice book. Bit old, but never judge a book by its cover. Never mind. Ancient.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Right, you ready? So.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I didn't know I could even get into Hogwarts. I mean, I'm just a guy who plays video games.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Yeah, I can't believe they asked me, of all people, of a gamer, who sits on a couch on my logo.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Baruffio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay.
Lumos.
Oh, wrong one.
Revelio.
Yeah, they picked me, the gamer who sits on a couch, and they accepted him to Hogwarts. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it, viewers? Of all wizards, they picked me. It's like when they asked, actually, I don't know who they asked, to be honest. I was in a struggle of a panic, trying to think what I was going to say. Right, I've just got to put my mind at ease. Don't think about people that are coming after me. Just think about learning your spells.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Did that take us there, or I just...
Here we are.
Oh.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
That's good to know. I can probably get to my classes a bit quickly.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about Charms class? What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts? Just say thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day.
If I say either of those questions, I'll feel like I'm dumb.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for
I think I've heard that from a lot of people.
Up to the castle.
I'm gonna keep it a secret like Professor Fig said.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
What can I say? I'm a
Perfectly
quick
good boats
learner.
and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you
Oh, sorry about
to
that.
explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank
My
you.
controller keeps changing colour. Just what?
Good
Is
luck
that doing that
today.
because of the game?
And remember to use
Like
your
Hufflepuff's
field
colour?
guide.
Then it turns
It
to
will be
red.
Invaluable to you. And invaluable
Not
to
so
me,
sure, to be honest.
as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Turns to orange,
Come
then it
find
turns
me
to
in my
yellow, and then it
classroom
just
after you've
turns to
attended both
red.
classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see.
It's actually
if we
pretty
can't
cool, to
get
be
you
honest.
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Got it.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Got it. I'm hoping to get a good wand. You never know, we could come across the Elder Wand. Imagine me come across the Elder Wand and I just like, you know, get a bit too cocky with it. Because even though it's the powerful wand.
The youngin's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Yeah. Right, let's begin our class. Ooh, this must be a charms class, I think. Oh.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one.
Her wand is brilliant.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Levioso. Okay.
Levioso.
Oh, I'm a natural.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Right.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As
Got it.
So, now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for
Okay.
a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel. Using
A Gryffindor versus a Slytherin? This just still feels like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets with Malfoy. Okay.
This should be easy.
Nothing lucky about it. I know.
Oh, damn it.
Let's just...
I'm doing.
Let me...
If only all of my students were this adept. Use the radio cells when your opponent's guard is down.
Oh, you're good. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm much better.
Anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Yeah. I don't think he likes me.
Put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So,
yeah.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Also, they did.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one.
There's a theory in this game that there's a Slytherin in this game. Like, if you ignore this character, maybe, or another Slytherin that they might turn in. They might turn into they might turn into Grindelwalds. So we could have a Grindelwalds in our classrooms. We just don't know.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. I was never used my wand in combat. Yeah, it ain't my first. I have used it, if you remember in first stream.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Why have I got a potion in my hand?
If you want to get the
You all
most
see that,
out of
right?
your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Oh,
Whether
God.
it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
I might have lured into his
Thank you,
trap.
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Got it. Okay. What's that? Gear. Have I got a new robe? Oh no, it's just the same one. Yeah, if I might as well keep it off. Gloves. Might have to keep those on, to be honest. Hat. Wait, what the hell? I didn't want that. Looks like he's just woken up. Right, map. I want to get to my class real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't teleport like that. Right, just gotta find my way to my next class. And why am I running with a potion in my hand? A question I would like to answer. Okay. Huh. I wonder something. This game is interesting on a number of levels. Aha! I might have just found it. Have I? I don't... Maybe it's on the next floor?
Oh. I'm sorry! Let us keep our heads about this!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, which bathroom is this? No, it doesn't say.
Revelio.
I think I'm doing this wrong. What's this? Gear. Sounds like we got something new. Nah, keep that. think it's down levels, I think it is. Yeah, probably down on the first floor. I mean, I think it is.
It's not the written exam.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a look.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
I really need to get to the next class. That's the thing, I do not think I can get there.
Forgot to read the chapter proposed.
We can have a look, but...
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely style.
Let's keep looking. Right, actually, I'm going to leave it off there. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it.